Yo and hello everyone, Mike here, baseball collector, and this is it. This is the final chapter of me going live and showing off all of my Hall of Fame kind of non-slab, just loose normal cards, I guess is probably the best way to put it, which sounds kind of weird, but just me going over stuff I haven't really shown off as a group before. And it's hopefully going to finish up my contest response for the Ticket Leprechaun. I saw that Bill, the Hall of Fame collector, did that today, and that was very cool that he got to do that. Watching his stuff is just insane. And so I thought it just inspired me to go ahead and get done with this and go live, and we'll see who joins in. I don't know. Hopefully some folks come in and check out what's going on. So here we go. I am just going to start showing some cards. So the first one here is this beautiful Mike Schmidt Relic, I guess, bat card autograph from 5 Star. Very cool card. It's numbered to 97. Hello, Tommy. So let me get these a little bit easier to mess with here. Do little stacks at a time. Here's another Mike Schmidt from Legendary Signatures sticker autograph numbered to 35. Hey Jeff, hey Jason, how are y'all? DMC Sports. There is another sticker auto. This is from like Upper Deck Cooperstown, I think. Cooperstown Calling. It's numbered to 25. Schmidt autographs are pretty expensive, actually. Hi, Robert from Puerto Rico. But I've got a few of them, I guess, even though they're not cheap. Let's see if there's a better way to get this light rolling in here. I don't know. My lighting sucks. It's just always an issue. There is the Significant Signatures from Donruss Signature. Here's one from, again, y'all seen these in these show-offs, these awesome Baseball Heroes cards. I just love these. There's one numbered to 99. Here's one from a old Upper Deck card, and from when we retired. I sent this into PSA, actually, and it got rejected, I think. I think I did. It doesn't look like the other one, so it might be not real. That's very possible. I've been burned before. It's a very cool triple relic from UD Premier, numbered to 50. And 3 pinstripes, which is neat. Mike Schmidt had such a great career. He was just awesome. Just awesome. Here we go with, so I got a nice stack of stuff to show today. But again, this is going to finish it all off for me. This is going to end it for all the Hall of Famer stuff. That red sheen dints there on the leather cuts, which is cool. Numbered to 224 on the back. There's another red sheen dints from Topps Archives. There's another one from Panini Cooperstown. His name is so long, he's got to stack his name. That's just hilarious to me. I mean, he's got such a long name. What a great career just overall in baseball that Red Sheen Dienst had. Here's my last Sheen Dienst autograph in this stuff. Hall of Fame materials from Timeless Treasures. Sticker auto bat. That's cool. Here we go with some Tom Seaver right here. Significant Signatures. And Tom Seaver stuff is really expensive too. There's a Baseball Heroes jersey card. And there is another jersey card from my favorite, SP Legendary Cuts. Let's see. Do you foresee mantle cards going up in value a lot in, say, 10 years? I don't know what a lot means. A lot can mean different things to different people, but yes, I think mantle stuff is going to go up. Here's a Joe Sewell. This one I got. Look how pretty that autograph is. I got this from Blue Jacket 66, Dave. So yes, I think mantle cards will continue to rise, but I do not, not any more, more so than any other big Hall of Famer, honestly. Let's see. I saw that Capital P here on YouTube got a nice Koufax on it in a group break. That's cool. There is Al Simmons, Hall of Famer for the Philadelphia Athletics. That is a neat bat card. If you guys want to find awesome relics and just of old-timey players, man, go open some classics, Panini Classics from 2014. That set is insane. There is a George Sisler bat card. He does not have a lot of relic cards, so that's nice. I have two of these, so I'll show them together. I got these Enos Slaughter Baseball Immortals. They're nice. Enos Slaughter is a pretty easy autograph to come by. Not hard to get at all. There's another one that I got from Blue Jacket 66. And a relic card from Leaf Certified Materials, Fabric of the Game. Cool, neat jersey. Numbered to 53. I wonder why it's 1953, I wonder. I don't know. It's numbered to 53, and it's talking about the 1953 season on the card. Maybe it's a jersey from 1953? That could be a guess, but I don't know that. What's up, Mike Hitman 23, man? How are you? New York Yanks fan 7. BF Golf. There's another, look, see, here's another example of classics from 2014. This is awesome. 3 Hall of Famers. You've got Enos Slaughter, Stan Musial, and Billy Southworth. Those are 3 just amazing, Hall of Fame careers. Billy Southworth for sure. Man, Stan Musial, of course. These are all in continuing in alphabetical order. I finished with the R's last time, so I'm starting on the S's. Here's Ozzie Smith, cool Upper Deck Legends, signed legendary game jerseys. You can't tell me these cards aren't cool. I love these incredible. Can't even say it right. From Upper Deck Retro, just so cool. Just love them. I got a few of them, and they're awesome. I got this recently, actually. This has some serious shine to it. It's a 2019 Donruss. It's kind of a homage to the 1985 Donruss set, and very cool autograph. There's a bunch of players in here, and I have several of them. And again, I love this set too. Donruss Significant Signatures. This is from 1998. And there's a couple Ozzie Smiths actually in that set. Each of them are numbered to 2000, I think. Yeah, look at that, numbered to 2000. So I had a really cool talk with, I'm going to put this card up while I talk about this. It's not about this card, but just, I had a great discussion today with Phil Filmington, because he had a video talking about, I guess we're going to call it Slabgate. I think that, and I want to give credit for that to Mr. Eric, those back pages, for coining the term Slabgate for all this stuff that's going on with PSA and PWCC and, trims and alters and all that kind of stuff. And it's not something I want to harp on here because that's not the purpose of this video, but I did have a really cool conversation with Phil, and it's something I think he and I are going to do on a video together and just kind of talk through some stuff, probably even do that live just so we can have questions from everybody and get opinions from everybody talking through that. But that's not for tonight. I just wanted to tell y'all, Phil and I had a really great conversation, a long one, and it was nice talking to him. It was the first time I've gotten to actually talk to him on the phone. We've emailed a few times, and just great to talk to him. So very cool greats right there of Ozzie Smith. I love Ozzie Smith signature. Simple, legible, just great. Ultimate Collection, one of my favorites is the Ultimate Collection stuff. That's a really neat jersey autograph. This next one's kind of near and dear to my heart too. It's from Topps Co-Signers, which is a neat set done back in, I guess, maybe '08 or something. And it has two guys that I love. Michael Young, he's one of my favorite Rangers of all time, and Hall of Famer Ozzie Smith. So it kind of mixes who I consider to be one of the Rangers, if not the greatest Ranger ever, one of them for sure, and Ozzie Smith. So just kind of a cool combination of things for me, things that I like. Look at that, baseball chronology, Ozzie Smith jersey card, SP Legendary Cuts. I agree, Jason. There is John Smoltz Leaf Acetate 25th Anniversary card. It's neat. It's on card. There's a Smoltzy from Museum Collection. I really liked that design of Museum Collection. This is the archival autograph subset, and I just thought it was a nice, clean design. Really nice autographs, all on card, all numbered. Like this one's numbered to 99. I just thought that was kind of cool. And then I've got a Smoltz Ultimate Jersey card, Ultimate Star Materials. These are really easy to find and pretty cheap if you want. Boy, you're not kidding about the Panini Donruss having the MLB license. Do I think that Mantle PSA 6s will go up in value, or is it specific to a PSA grade? Man, I'm not an investor in card. I'm a collector. So, to me, this is going to sound absolutely absurd for a guy who spends as much on his collection as I do. I could give two shakes what the value is. I really just don't care. But all mantles, I think New York Fans 7 is right. All mantles, any grade, are going to go up in value. But to me, it's not an investment. I'm just buying them because I love the cards. If I'd like them to hold their value for sure. I'm not sitting here trying to say I want to lose money. If I wanted to lose money, I'd just go break boxes. That's kind of a poke at all those box breakers out there. I don't want to lose money, so I just buy stuff that I think will hold value. And I think Hall of Famers, especially Mickey Mantle, are going to hold their value pretty well. There's a Duke Snider from Topps Tribute. There is another cool Fleer Greats card of Duke Snider. Duke Snider signed a ton of stuff. There's a Snider Hall of Fame Heroes. I'll show you all some cool Hall of Fame Hero stuff later. There is another Duke Snider. This is a courtesy of Blue Jacket 66. I have to give him credit for all these cards because he just sent me so many. It was just awesome. There's a Legends of Summer Duke Snider. This is interesting because this is a card that came out in the Topps 206 set. Like a little mini. It's a framed mini kind of card, and it's got a Duke Snider autograph on it, but this came out after he died, so I always find that interesting when cards come out after a player passes away. Alright, we're moving on. Next stack. Still Duke Snider, though. We got Donner Signature Series, Duke Snider, Significant Signatures. Beautiful. This is another card that came out after he passed away. There you go. There's a Bat Relic from Topps Tribute. So Ryder 1984, he said basically people weren't investing in cards then either. They were a little. Let's see. I would just God, it's so hard to talk about speculating on what the future holds for the hobby, especially for a guy to talk about it who doesn't give a crap. Because I'm just a collector. I don't really care. So there is a beautiful epic signatures of Warren Spahn from one of my favorite sets. Hey, look, it's another Blue Jacket 66 auto. If y'all haven't seen that video where he sent me, I think I titled it Greatest Care Package Ever. So if you go search my videos and look for that, it's the best care package I've ever gotten by a long shot. It's fantastic stuff and well worth watching because Dave is amazing. Sorry, a little thirsty there. How's everybody's, what's today? Wednesday? Feels like Tuesday. There's a significant swatches of Warren Spahn from SP Legendary Cuts. There's a Willie Stargell jersey card. Bruce Sutter, Fleer Greats of the game. Bruce Sutter from Topps Retired Edition or whatever they call it. There's a Bruce Sutter rookie card autograph, Hall of Fame inscription, and that is from courtesy of Mr. Garrett, card cutter. Very cool of him. Did a deal for that. Got some other cards coming from him soon. I'm excited. Some stuff I sent into PSA that finally came back. There is a Leaf 2012 Memories buyback of Bruce Sutter. Jersey card with the powder blue jersey from the Cardinals, SP Legendary Cuts. When It Was a Game, another SP Legendary Cuts, Bruce Sutter. I don't think that's a Cardinals uniform, though. I think it might be Cubs, which is kind of interesting. They picture him in the different uniform. All right. Here you go, Jason. There are the Don Suttons that you've been eagerly anticipating. Finally got to Don Sutton. Number 20 on this one. Here's another one from K-Force from Donruss signature. In that butt ugly Astros uniform. Here's another Astros Don Sutton autograph from 82 Fleer. There is a playoff absolute memorabilia. Los Angeles Dodgers auto. There's one from Leaf Best of Baseball. Don Sutton stuff is cheap. You can get it really cheap. If you just want to find an auto of him, you're not going to have to pay a lot of money to get it. There's a Don Sutton SP Legendary Cuts jersey card. All right, need to move a little faster. Y'all are probably bored already, aren't you? That's okay. I've already got 2 downs, so that means somebody's loving this. Bill Terry. Man, his autograph just, I mean, look at that one. I got 2 of these, but look at the 2 side by side. This one's definitely done before this one. His stuff is shaky at best in his older stuff. So, and for some odd reason, I have 3 of these, all signed by Bill Terry. These all-time greats. Hall of Famer, though, for the Giants. This is a Bill Terry autograph done a long time ago. You can see how significantly cleaner that auto is, courtesy of Blue Jacket 66. Memphis Bill. This is Bill Terry bat card. His nickname was Memphis Bill. I love the nickname cards on the National Treasures. I think it's really cool. There's another Bill Terry bat card from SP Legendary Cuts. Gotta get more comfortable. Hold on. There we go. Chair creaking because I'm old and fat. There's Frank Thomas. That's a beautiful 2008 Ginter card, but it's just weird to see Frank Thomas in an Oakland A's jersey, in an Oakland A's uniform. But that's where he finished up in Oakland, and then he also played for Toronto, and it's just weird to see him like that. But shout out to Mike O. He got a really cool Allen and Ginter autograph that he showed off earlier today in a video. Won't tell you who. You got to go watch it yourself. There's a hint. I got the same player yesterday on an autograph. There is a Leaf Sports Heroes Frank Thomas. Frank's stuff's pretty expensive too. There is a very cool Topps Tribute. This was from the challenge that I did with Joe Labello. Silver Jackify. We did a little contest to see who could get the coolest tribute cards last year for the price of a box. And I got a Frank Thomas. I got a bunch of stuff. Way more than I get and it would get in a box. And I got all Hall of Famers. So I spent the same amount of money that you would spend on a box, on a hobby box. And I got all stuff that I want for my collection. There's another Frank Thomas jersey card. There's another Jim Thome, or not another one. That's my first Jim Thome I'm showing you guys. I don't have very many of Jim Thome's autographs yet. They're still pretty pricey. He didn't sign a whole ton of stuff. Here's Joe Tinker for the Cubs. The Tinker to Evers to Chance. Little Joe Torre, manager, 1978 Topps. Joe Torre jersey card from Leaf Certified Materials Fabric of the Game. A neat Alan Trammell MVP collection, game worn jersey. Archie Vaughn from Playoff Prime Cuts 2012. That's another great product to go buy too, is Playoff Prime, if you can find it. Is that product has a lot of really cool old-timer Hall of Famers. There's a Lloyd Wayner on card from the Diamond Greats set of 1979, courtesy of Blue Jacket 66. There is Lloyd Wayner in a bat card, numbered to 99. And another bat card. Who can tell me, so that was Lloyd Wayner. Here's his brother Paul. Who can tell me what the Wayner brothers, they had a nickname. Who can tell me what their nicknames were? That'd be a cool, that's such a cool looking card. I love the shine on these. I don't know if it's really a refractor type. It's got to be. I mean, it's refracting the light, but man, it's so cool. So cool. Anybody know the Wayner brothers nicknames? Maybe not. There's Earl Weaver on an old, the Fleer Sports Illustrated. And an Earl Weaver jersey card, dueling duos with Sparky Anderson. Well, since nobody's gotten the answer, nobody's even trying to get the answer, I will tell you their nicknames were Big Poison and Little Poison. So Paul Wayner was known as Big Poison. His brother Lloyd, known as Little Poison. They're the only brothers that are in the Hall of Fame. Zach Wheat, Hall of Famer. Another one of these just awesome milestone materials cards from Topps Tribute back in the day. There's a Hoyt Wilhelm jersey card with a little pinstripe action. What's up, Think Blue 77? There is another Hoyt Wilhelm jersey card from Leaf Certified Materials Fabric of the Game. It's not wanting to focus for some reason. There it goes. What a pretty card. Billy Williams, Legends of the Summer auto. Thank you, Canadian Cards. I really appreciate that. Billy Williams, legendary signature. Look at that, numbered to 189. Sticker auto, but what a cool old A's uniform he's wearing. You guys don't understand, but thank you, Canadian Cards, because you guys may not realize this, but when you make videos, you want people to watch them, B, you want people to like them, and C, it helps to hear that. It's nice to hear it. It's just great to hear that people appreciate what you're doing, and a lot of us put time and effort into our videos, and we want to know that that's being well received by people out there. So this is called Hall of Fame Seasons, I think is the name of it. It's numbered to 5, and it's a very cool patch card of Billy Williams. But it's got an Oakland A's patch on it. So, very cool. There's a Dick Williams autograph collection from Sports Illustrated as well. And another Dick Williams from Prime Cuts, but what year is that? 2011. Emblems of the Hall. Love it. Well, I'm glad you got back into the hobby. And I'm glad whatever small part I played in that, excellent. Glad to hear it. Welcome back. What's up, Mike? Or should I say sweet swing? No, you should not say sweet swing. Sweet swing. You don't do the perfect fit sleeve thing for your top loaders. No, I don't. And I'll tell you why. So a top loader to me it's so cheap that if they, and I'm not really caring about that they get scratched up. A PSA slab is permanent. I can always replace a top loader, but a PSA slab, if it gets scratched up, I have to get it reholdered and pay $8 versus if a card like this or the holder gets all scratched up or fades or whatever they might do, I can just get another one. It's no big deal. They're really cheap. So sorry I keep holding this Ted Williams jersey card up. It's just so cool. Just a really cool card. Hack Wilson, bat card. Hall of Fame souvenirs. Awesome. There's a very cool Dave Winfield from Leaf. Big old bat piece on card signature. SP I can't ever say that word. Chirography? Chirography? I don't know. I sound like an idiot. Probably all the time, but that's okay. Number to 350 on card with the Padres. Early win. Bat card from SP Legendary Cuts. I wonder if I have any Red Sox fans on here, because this card is awesome. That's from Ultimate Signatures, from the Ultimate Collection. I mean, that's just so cool. All the colors, the shine, the on-card autograph. I mean, well done, Upper Deck. Well done. SP Legendary Cuts. When it was a game jersey card of Diaz. There is a Tom Yawkey Relic card. Tom Yawkey was the owner of the Red Sox for the longest time, behind or next to Fenway Park. It's Yawkey Way is the name of the street. And from all things I've heard, he was basically a big jerk, but I didn't know him. And he's in the Hall of Fame. So what is this from, though? Let's see. This says the enclosed game-used material is guaranteed by Panini America. Well, he didn't play in the game. He was an owner. So game used from what? I don't know. It's a neat card here. 83 Topps Milwaukee Brewers leaders, pitching and batting leaders. And you got it signed by Hall of Famer Robin Yount and Pete Vukovich, who actually won the Cy Young. I don't know if he did that year. I can't remember if it was 82 or, but what year he won the Cy Young. This is one of my favorites that you're going to see today. 1975 Topps Robin Yount rookie autographed. Courtesy of Garrett. Card cutter. That's pretty sweet. You're right, Mike. He was Haywood from Major League. Absolutely right. He has nose hair that looks like, when he sneezes, it looks like a party favor, I think is what Harry Doyle described his mustache as. Is that right? Did I quote that right? When this guy sneezes, he looks like a party favor, I think is what it says. Robin Yount, again. Robin Yount, again. There we go, focus. Another Robin Yount. I think that's a sticker, though. Let's see. Can we tell? Yep, that is a sticker. Still a cool card, though. The Fleer Greats of the Game run that they did back in the day was awesome. SP Legendary Cuts. Awesome jersey. Swatch. All right, so that's it for kind of the regular cards, I guess. The next things I'm going to show are things I haven't shown in a while. They are cards that I had custom made by somebody for me, and they are based on the 1983 Hall of Fame Heroes design. Actually, let me see if I can... Who was it? Duke Snider I had one of those of. Let me put this down while I look for the Duke Snider to show you kind of what I was thinking when I did this. I should say when I had it done. I didn't do them myself. I had another guy do these for me, but he did a great job. And I'd eventually like to do even more of these because I'm just such a huge fan of the set. Okay, so I found the regular Hall of Fame Heroes. So this being the baseline idea, there were only 44 cards in the Hall of Fame Heroes set. So I said, hey, I'm going to take that design and basically make a cut signature version of it. Okay? And the guy who painted these pictures was Dick Perez, famous artist in baseball cards. And so what I did was I said, all right, I'm going to take, you can see down here on the Richie Ashburn, the picture is actually from his Hall of Fame postcard, which was also painted by Dick Perez. And so what I thought it would be cool, okay, take a Dick Perez art, the style of the Hall of Fame Heroes, and create these cards using basically plain old 3x5 cards that I had lying around that were just going to stay 3x5 cards forever. And so that's kind of what I did. I had this guy make these for me. He did a really, really great job. Here's the next one. That was Richie Ashburn. These are in alphabetical order. Here's the Max Carey. So what's cool about them is, again, they follow the design of the Hall of Fame Heroes. And on the back, here, I'll show you the back of the Snyder since I'll put that here. There's the Duke Snyder. So that's the real Hall of Fame Heroes. And then here's kind of the one we designed. And I basically wrote all the things for the players in terms of, you know, the copy. And then you can see we put one of one on every one of them, and part of the Moynihan collection, which is me. Just because these are things I'll never get rid of. Like, these are not, and I have several of these that have been slabbed, which is kind of neat to get these slabbed. So you can see the similarities, trying to mimic that set as much as possible. There's no numbers on these, so they're just, again, in alphabetical order. So here's what I'll do. I'll put, as I show these, I'll put the Duke over here. He can just sit and watch while I show his buddies. So again, there's the Max Carey. What I love about these is we were really careful to select signatures that could fit in the window and do a really good job of just presenting well. Gary Carter. Stan Kovaleski. Because I hate when they have cut cards that are, the autograph doesn't fit in the window, it's hanging out, you know, it's just terrible looking if it isn't framed right. Andre Dawson, love his autograph. That's actually from a Diamond Kings card, his picture. I just kind of selected some Dick Perez art that I thought would just look good on the card. There's Dizzy Dean. So this is kind of a myriad of Hall of Famers. It's some guys that are really easy to get, like Andre Dawson, and then some definitely harder guys, Dizzy Dean being one of those. Dun, dun, dun. There's Don Drysdale. Look at this one. Joe DiMaggio. So cool. So we were concerned more not about the paper fitting in the frame, but the autograph fitting in the frame and making sure it worked. So really sweet. Oh, I'm getting all screwed up over here. Hang on. Keep these a certain way. Leo the Lip DeRocher. Whitey Ford, so cool. Ford Frick. What's up, Tim A? Lefty Gomez. Goose Goslin. So again, these were just boring old 3x5 cards, and this way they can just be way cooler in my opinion. And I still have most of these in... No, Tan Man did not do these, by the way. I love his work, and he does a really great job. I know people that have used him. I just can't afford what he was charging per card. It was just way too much. And so I was able to do these for much, much cheaper through another guy. And they're, I mean, I'm telling you, these are awesome baseball cards. Did a really great job. Goose Gossage. Oh, let me show you something here. I'm going to go back to... So here's the Goose Goslin again. And what's cool is some of these were, you know, PSA or JSA authenticated or whatever, and they had a sticker on the... They'll put a sticker on the postcard or the index card. And so what we did, if that was true on the thing, was when we turned it over, he created a window on the back and actually framed in the JSA certification or the PSA DNA cert into the card. I mean, how cool is that? So again, that's the Goose Goslin autograph that goes with that JSA cert. Pretty darn slick, I'm telling you. Really cool. Because I didn't want to lose the cert, you know. If the cert existed, I didn't want to just say, oh, it's not really certified anymore. I wanted to somehow preserve that, and that became a way to do that. There's Lefty Grove. Considered by many, many, many to be one of the greatest left-handed pitchers of all time. Chick Hafey. It cometh an egg. How's everybody doing tonight? I can't do it as well as Mike can. Well, it's himself. He's doing himself. But Chick Hafey. Thank you. I love him too. Jesse Haynes. See how we made the auto framed up to where it fit? if we would have put it lower and centered it into the frame, it would have cut off the J. So you just move it up and make it look good. That's why I don't understand why Topps and all the different companies that have done cut autos before. There's Waite Hoyt. Look how cool that is, just right in the middle. Bam. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Tim A., the compliment. I really appreciate it. Jim Catfish Hunter. I had to use a cat. He doesn't always sign Catfish. He does most of the time, but not always. And I had to find a good one that had Jim Catfish Hunter on it that would look cool, which that one does. Look at that George Kell, man. It just fills up the card. It's beautiful. I might have heard of this guy, Sandy Koufax. Just fits perfect in the, again, he did a really, really, really great job. And we used a standard frame size, so it wasn't like we switched it around. We kept the frame the same and just found I had autographs and just sent him ones that I thought would fit right. He sent me kind of a template, and I was able to use that to make sure that the auto would fit nice in the frame. Freddie Lindstrom. Ted Lyons. Great pitcher back in the day. If you see these players and you're like, I've never heard of these guys before, well, go look them up. I really try to encourage people to learn as much as they can about this game. It's a great game. All the history, and there's Eddie Matthews. Thank you, Hypnotic Eyes. You can see I did a ton of these, and I think I paid, I want to say $25 or $30 per auto to get them custom made like this. So just count how many I've been doing and multiply it by 25 or $30. Joe McCarthy. So it wasn't cheap to do it, but it was well worth it because I got something that's unique and special, and I just really love these as part of my collection. Again, I have a bunch more to do, but I keep struggling with the idea of spending so many more dollars on making these. Joe Medwick. Nickname? What's Joe's nickname? Anybody know Joe Medwick's nickname? Come on. You guys know. Somebody knows. I bet Mike, it cometh an egg, knows. While I'm waiting on that, see on the back. Oh, well, never mind. It's right there. What a cheating son of a gun I am. I just showed it to you. It's right there on the top. Joe Ducky Medwick. But there's the JSA certification on that card. Joe Morgan. So what we would do is switch it up if the autograph, like the Joe Morgan, so notice on most of them, the picture's on the left side. On the Joe Morgan, if it made sense, we would move the picture over to the right if it just fit the look of the card better. But I also wanted a picture because I always hate the cards that just have an autograph and no picture of the player. So I knew you would say Ducky. Hey, Jeff Nickel. Paul Molitor. This one is sweet. Mr. Satchel Paige. Old Satch. Maybe the greatest pitcher ever. Like, if he would have gotten to play in the major leagues his whole career, oh my goodness. What's the most valuable among these Hall of Famers? You mean the ones that I've done the customs with, or just, I mean, Joe DiMaggio, Sandy Koufax, that Satchel Paige, probably some of the guys that aren't exactly, well known. Max Carey, Sam Rice. They're all pretty pricey autos, or can be, I guess. There's Pee Wee Reese. Speaking of Sam Rice, there's Sam Rice. And they're only expensive because, and that's JSA started too, which is good because his stuff is hard to find. They're only expensive again because they're just not as popular, and they're not Mickey Mantle autographs, so when they get hard to find, they can be a little pricey. There's the Nolan Ryan, and that's so cool. Look at that. Tom Seaver. Ozzie Smith. Getting down to the last few. I've got like 4 or 5 more guys, and then we'll be done. And then I'll finally be done with all this. Warren Spahn. I love showing everything off, but I just feel like people get tired of it and get tired of seeing it. But I'm kind of anal in that I'm not just going to stop doing it. I need to just finish it and then move on to the next project or whatever. But just really felt like finishing this for Mr. Ticket Leprechaun, Willie Stargell. And I'm down to the last 3. I don't know how many I've shown off in the last 4 versions of this, but it's a lot. There's another Bill Terry. William H. Bill Terry. Two more. Lloyd Weiner. And the last one is actually an inscribed one. To Terry. I'm not Terry, but that's all right. Billy Williams. Very neat. So let me move Duke over to the center, and I'll finish up. Thanks, guys, so much for being here. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. And hopefully y'all will get to just, if you need to go back and watch an old video of me doing this, I appreciate it. Thumbs up this video real quick if you leave, before you leave. It just lets me know that you liked it, and I really appreciate that. And I will chat at you guys soon. Y'all have a great night, and